And we're going to be joined now by Chief Olisa Mitu, who is the National Publicity Secretary of the PDP. Morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, of course, I'm sure you must have heard some of the headlines here. Says, look, those some of the pictures which the party claims to be proof, the APC says not enough. But give us a background to all of this. How do you further or substantiate what you've said about the DG of SSS and INEC?
Good morning. Well, first, certain parameters established there. The stand as the leader of the country, and the person that is with of all the, it has certain expectations. Besides that, he has to make appointments with anyhow, anywhere that he wants, including people that he feels that are proper and take positions. We do not dispute that. The president has the right to appoint people, his relations, people that he knows, his party people, into positions. NNPC, NIMASA, MPA, anywhere that he wants them to go and serve. But there are certain positions that are quite sensitive by their very nature, and they require people who are dispassionate, who are not related to the executive, so that they can discharge their duties professionally. If we talk about an electoral body, it should be seen to be independent, because it is called Independent National Commission, Electoral Commission. So whoever you appoint should not have a nexus, it should not have any consanguinity or affinity with Mr. President, otherwise it will impair the discharge of his or her duties. Same thing with security positions. So they don't need to be emotional or sentimental in the discharge of their duties. When you have a relation, it happened in Libya, where the head of intelligence was son-in-law to Muammar Gaddafi. In Iraq, the father-in-law, mother-in-law, everybody, relatives, they take such sensitive positions. And what happened? We had anarchy. We had the breakdown of law and order. We had lack of respect for due process and rule of law. People were taken anyhow and in prison. And this is what we are bringing to the attention of our president in a very responsible manner. They should look at it, because we do not want Nigeria to descend to those kind of things that happen in those countries, or in Banana Republic, say Zimbabwe, for instance. We believe that if it's established that the president has a relationship with someone who is heading Independent National Electoral Commission or the DG of DSSS, the president is morally bound to revisit such appointments, so that we all continue to have hope that he will discharge his duties dispassionately. He is the president of the entire country. He's not the president of APC, and he's not the president of some other part of the country. He's the president of the entire country, and for all of us. We want this country to progress in 4 years. Unlike what happened in the past, when we had the government, the APC kept on attacking, diverting, and trying to insult and abuse the government. This time around, we have offered that we will not do that. We will not distract the government. But at the same time, we are duty bound to point out areas that the government should look at, and that's what we're doing. Now,
right, well,
your question on the evidence.
Yes.
Now, the APC made a statement where we had, after our chairman came out, the spokesperson of the APC made a statement where he said he is trying that he who alleges should prove. He called the accusation absurd and frivolous and said there is nothing, there is a barefaced lies. We went ahead to produce the advert done by the APC presidential campaign, where they listed the names of their members. They wrote it there, their members who are going to serve in various committees. His name was the Security Committee. He was a member of Security Committee, deputy chairman of that Security Committee, and later became head of intelligence. Now, when the president won election, members of that Security Committee went to visit him. And the newspapers captured it. This is a visit by members of the APC Security Committee. His name was there, and he appeared there in person. What other evidence, what other documentary evidence do you want? You want us to go to your ward, the ward that you control, and get evidence that he's registered as a member. You want me to go to his house, like the DSSS invaded the house of NSA, searched everything. You want me to go and invade the house of the DSSS to acquire or retrieve his own membership card? Come. Is that really what they're expecting us to do? I don't understand. Because that is one part of it. But what is worrisome here, actually, is the fact that the spokesperson of the APC went even further to say that the PDP is hallucinating, and that we don't have bread to eat, and that we're doing this because we are poor, and that we're tattered. You see, opposition should not be, or rather, politics is now about insult. Mr. Mohammed has been spreading gospels of hatred and bitterness in the past. That he should stop it. We will not trade words with him. But we want to stay on issues. But staying on issues does not mean that we'll keep on taking it when you insult us. Don't reduce what we're saying to the issue of money or insults. Let us focus on issues. If you are poor in offering opinions on issues, don't masquerade it, don't camouflage it by insulting people. No, let's face issues. We want to debate only on issues. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I was just wondering, you know, because there are two. I just wanted to ask you quickly, Mr. Metu, how does, you know, the security wing or directorate of a political party, especially the campaign team of a political party work? Do you usually have all the security people as members of your political party?
Well, the truth is that when we had our campaign, we had members of the Security Committee, and we had people who were members of our party and who were supporting our president in his campaign. We had people like former Inspector General of Police, Michael Kiran, who is a PDP member. Yes, the fact that he heads Police Service Commission is not as sensitive as the as Director General of DSSS. Police Service Commission cannot invade your house. Police Service Commission cannot invite INEC Commissioner in Rivers and lock her up without any trial. Police Service Commission cannot be inviting INEC of Akwa Ibom every day. The Director General of DSSS, because he's an APC supporter, an APC member, and related to the president, has taken that emotion and sentiment in carrying out the discharge of his own duties.
Mr. Metu, I'm asking this because, I mean, some people might say that, you know, a political party might constitute a security team for its presidential campaigns, but they might not necessarily all be members of the political party. Could this be correct? Did you also have that kind of situation in your case?
Okay, Mr. Gun, can I ask you something? So, a security party, a political party can as well appoint people who are not supporting their candidate in their security committee. And they should appoint people who are experts. If they're appointing experts, they won't appoint people who were removed from office, people who were maybe found wanting in service, and their office was terminated. They will not be.
Is that another allegation that you're bringing forth? Are you saying that his stewardship was also found wanting in the DSS?
Yeah. I'm talking about the PDP because we don't trade insults. I'm just saying that when we appoint people in our party for security, we are sure that we appoint people who are competent. We don't appoint people because they are related to Mr. President. And we don't appoint people because that they hate our president. Here, APC appointed their members and they put it there specifically They were very exact in the advert. Do you want me to produce the advert again? They said, here are members of our party who have been appointed into various
Mr. Metu, you're not quite answering my question. I'm simply asking.
They had electoral planning. They had other committees. It wasn't the security committee. And they were very direct.